It's time for Steam Deck coverage to return, and we have a great game on display today. A new release for Xbox and PC, the colorful, cel-shaded musical action-adventure game that is major Jet Set Radio vibes. This is something that I found out via Digital Foundry and managed to get a press code from Bethesda via Keymailer. I dove in and it's like it was made for the Steam Deck. Let's get started with how Steam's handheld runs Hi-Fi Rush. Now, what even is this game? Bethesda published it and the developers made the Evil Within games? Well, it's not anything like that. It's a cel-shaded, colorful action game where literally everything moves to the beat of the rhythm and music. Environments, enemies, your attacks, their attacks, everything is like a giant rhythm paradise in game form. It's very similar to Jet Set Radio from way back on the Dreamcast in 2000. The story is about a would-be rock star getting modified by a robotics company as part of an experiment. But when his MP3 player gets embedded into his body, he becomes a music-embedded outcast being hunted by that corporation. Now, right out of the box, as far as performance goes, you don't have to do anything to get it running at an incredibly high frame rate. The game defaults to medium settings and pretty much always runs in the 50s, mostly setting in the 55 to 60 FPS range. Now, there are upscale options, so if you want to run performance mode to try to get a constant 60, you can, but I wouldn't. Performance mode looks more blurry and jaggy than low settings, and with a cel-shaded game like this, you want it to look good. Plus, what's the big difference between a constant 60 and 55 to 60? Speaking of low settings, I wouldn't worry about that either. Yeah, it gets the range from 55 to 60 to 58 to 60, but I don't think those extra 3 frames are really worth lowering the visuals. But let's go in the opposite direction and crank those visuals up. Go into high settings and you will get more variance on the frame rate, though even the arena fights on high will maintain a nice and high frame rate around 60. And that's really all we have to say about performance. You don't have to do a thing to get this game running great and looking great. That just leaves battery life, which settles around 2 hours. If you're running on high brightness, you'll get that 2 hours, and lower brightness will give you just a bit above, but not really that much. We're talking maybe an extra 10-15 minutes. So keep that brightness up and enjoy the colorful world of this game. Now, in conclusion, would I recommend Hi-Fi Rush to Steam Deck users? Absolutely. It's an incredibly charming game that's like watching an animated TV show in cutscenes and is a super fun beat 'em up with music embedded into the entire experience. Plus, it's literally a no-effort game to run on the deck. Medium or low, you will get near 60 FPS for the entire game. And that's all I have for you today. I'll be back soon with more reviews and Steam Deck coverage. And as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.